What's up there, YouTube friends? It's Grumpy Gamer Dad here, and this is part 2 of the pins I picked up from my trip to Disneyland last week. I was there for food and wine, and had a good couple days in the parks there. So yeah, this is part 2. Like I said, part 1 covered the limited release and limited edition pins from Disneyland, the parks anyway. And then this part 2 covers the open edition pins from Disneyland, as well as some Disney Studio Store Hollywood limited edition pins. So let's get into it. We'll kind of keep them together as a theme here. So the first up, my wife really likes this character, and this is one of her primary collections. So this open edition, I believe this had just come out. I hadn't seen this before in our other trips, but it's Marie from Aristocats, and she's pin on pin, cute. She always has that kind of pissy pose, I think. That's what I'm going to call it, pissy pose. Little rhinestones, those are cool. I just noticed those. And it just says, because I'm a lady, that's why. Super cool. It's a yellow, which I believe means $10.99 is the price on that. Here's the open edition Marie pin. Again, it's a pin on pin with the little cute little rhinestones there. It just says, because I'm a lady, that's why. Now, next, this one here, one of my favorite, actually two of my favorite characters in this movie. You've got Pua and you've got Hey Hey. Hey Hey's my favorite. It's like, in terms of who I like in that movie, it's like Hey Hey, and then Maui, then Pua, and then Moana is like the fourth most. Actually, I think I like her grandmother Tala, better than I like Moana. It's just those characters had so much more personality than open edition Pua and Hey Hey pin. This one also, I think, had just been released. It's a silver, which I still think means $9.99, $11.99, somewhere in that range. Of course, who doesn't love Hey Hey and Pua? I think that they're probably one of the most collectible characters from Moana, maybe with the exception of Moana and Maui. I don't know. Hey Hey, and he is my favorite character, hands down. I have to re-rank them. Hey Hey, Pua, Kakamora, then Maui, then Moana. All right. The next three actually are kind of, there's a theme to them. Really, you'll see what it is. So, Captain Marvel, I thought this was a limited release pin, but I was wrong. This one and the next one, they were really hard to find, but open edition, Captain Marvel pin. You just got Captain Marvel there, and a picture of her, and it just says Captain Marvel, simple pin. It's a silver, which, again, $9.99 to $11.99. I didn't really check. Avengers Endgame coming up like in less than a month. I already bought my tickets. I bought tickets for opening night, and I bought tickets for Saturday. I'll probably see that movie like 4 times. But I seriously, if that thing doesn't beat Star Wars' record, I hope it beats Titanic's record. But it should at least beat Star Wars' record. It broke the internet better than Ralph. Yeah. Tickets went on sale a couple days ago. Broke the internets! And then we got a close-up look at that Captain Marvel open edition pin. Like I said, go see that movie. You really kind of need to understand what happens in Avengers Endgame, I think. But it's interesting while I'm talking about Avengers, or rambling, whatever, because this pin, boom! I also thought this was a limited release, but it wasn't. I only found this at one pin seller in the entire, both parks. Couldn't find it anywhere. And it's an open edition. It's just an Avengers pin, and then you've got all the different characters. Pin on pin, the back is actually kind of stained glass. And then there's the Avengers Endgame pin with, I guess, the remaining Avengers, right? So you've got Ant-Man, right? War Machine, Iron Man, Nebula, Captain Marvel, and Thor. Where's Black Widow? Where's Captain America? Where's Rocket? I mean, they're still alive too. Spoilers. What the heck? Like I mentioned, it's kind of stained glass. You can see it's better here. The blue stained glass on the edges there. Okay, so I usually like to keep all of my pin editions, in ascending order from largest edition size to lowest edition size. But unfortunately, to keep with the theme, I kind of have to skip a little bit. So here, the only pin left from the poor Captain Marvel release, it used to be this one and Goose, but apparently people like the cat, and so Goose was all sold out, and all that's left is the Kree Commander here, Talos. Yes, Talos. I'm like, I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Talos! LE300, he's the only one left from that Captain Marvel release, which was about 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah, so people were like, yeah, we'll take the cat. The cat had character. The cat, spoilers, took Nick Fury's eye. Talos, he can suffer. He was, I was surprised. That was an interesting twist. If you haven't seen Captain Marvel, get out there and see it. And then here's that Skrull Commander Talos pin. I think I did grossly, mistakenly call him a Skree initially, but he is indeed the Skrull Commander. Alright, so getting back into the Ascending Order anyway. I was lucky enough to be down there. They did a flip Friday night. I was down there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I didn't want to leave Disneyland, though, to drive all the way up to Hollywood. So I was like, oh, no. I waited till Sunday, and by Sunday, one of the pins from the flip was already sold out. Grandmother Tala from Moana, she was all gone, but these next two were still there. So, boom. Pin Trader Delight. Cruella DeVille, she was an Ellie. 400. $16 plus you get an ice cream sundae. Pin Trader Delight. Each one comes with an ice cream sundae with your choice of ice cream. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. And toppings and whatnot. And $16 you get the pin also. So if you want 2 pins, and it's 2 pins per person, then it's $32 and you get 2 ice cream sundaes. And you can't get the same pin twice. They won't let you do that. So yeah, there's the rules for Pin Trader Delight. I don't think I ever covered that. All right, there's the Cruella DeVille Pin Trader Delight. There she's got her coat on and her signature crazy hair, and then her ice cream sundae. She had the two-toned hair before. It was really hip, I think. All right, and then the other Pin Trader Delight that was available was Boris, the dog here, from... oh my gosh, Lady and the Tramp? Oh, Lady and the Tramp or 101 Dalmatians. I have them both downstairs. Lady and the Tramp. I'm going to go with my gut. Final answer. Lady and the Tramp. LE 300. Again, $16 with the scoop of ice cream. And then there we've got Boris the dog from Lady and the Tramp. And he looks like he's got a big bowl, a big dog bowl full sundae right there. He's going to mow down on that. Now, almost 2 weeks ago, they had a special pin event there at the Roosevelt Hotel, which is just down the street from Disney Studio Store Hollywood, where they released a ton of pins. But it was like $275 just to get in. And then the pins, which were like, there's $500 for the pins. So this next set, I got lucky because when I bought the Skrull Commander Talos pin, they opened the drawer and they're like, oh, do you want this one as well? I'm like, it wasn't even in the case. So Disney Studio Store Hollywood, if you've ever gone there, when you first walk in, there's a case and it tells you what the pins are available. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see me whenever I'm down there. I take a picture of the case for anybody that wants to see. This was not in the case, but they said, do you want that? I'm like, yeah. So it's a nesting doll set from Lilo and Stitch. So there's 4 pins here. They're all limited edition of 300. And like I said, that was from that special ticketed release. 4 pins. It was $64.95. All right, here's the nesting doll set of 4 pins from Lilo and Stitch. I took it out of the plastic, but I did not take them off the backer card. So the first pin here is the house from Lilo and Stitch, and then there's the second one here is Stitch's sister riding the surfboard. Then we've got Lilo in her little grass skirt with her creepy little doll thing there. I don't know its name. And of course, we've got Stitch. So there it is, part two of my pin purchase videos. Like I mentioned in part one, that there were some additional pins in the food and wine video. I don't know at what point all these are going to be released. I still have to edit a bunch of stuff. I think I have like 7 or 8 videos coming your way for your amusement or not. Anyway, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at GrumpyGamerDad. Until next time, this is Grumpy Gamer Dad saying, stick around for the snap and dad jokes, and also stick around for more Disney pins. All right, well, 2 pin videos, 1 day, which means double the bad dad jokes. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. Have you heard the story of the magic sandwich? Never mind, it's just a bunch of baloney. Alright, and the bad dad joke to finish off episode 2 of the pin videos is an oldie but a goodie. Why don't they play poker in the jungle? Too many cheetahs! There it is. Have a good one.